My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. There has been a beta patch since the last time we spoke. The Exploder Explosion now no longer ignores block. Okay, so it actually did ignore block beforehand. I thought I'd debunked that? Huh. The all-out attack card has been reworked and buffed. It now discards one card at random rather than reducing your card draw for the next turn. So now it's actually way more usable because it is 10 damage AoE or 14 damage AoE on the upgrade for 1 energy. That's pretty damn good if you don't have any way to increase your strength. It pretty much becomes, in most cases, obviously not in cases where you want to do multiple hits, like it going against plated armor or going against the birds or anything like that. In most cases, it would end up being better than Dagger Spray. Also, the Frozen Eye is now a shop relic, so I am free to ignore it with impunity because there's actually a bug in the game. Rhapsody does not synergize with the Frozen Eye, it just doesn't work. So, I'm going to turn off Ascension. We've still got those 3 achievements that I really want, and it's probably best to try and do them on the Ironclad, because the Ironclad also has the ability to pick up feed, whereas the Silent does not. So if we're going to get feed on Donu, we're going to have to play the Ironclad. And the Ironclad also has the access to dual wield, which is one of the best ways to create a 5-card deck that happens to kill enemies quite easily. Alright, what do I want to open with? Trading my relic for a boss relic? I mean, I could. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for it. Sozu, one of the best ones I could have gotten. Alright. Well, if I try and make this a speedrun build, I could actually win with just Sozu. I actually could have triple struck the back line and then defended, and I would have been completely fine here. That's my bad. But if we do turn this into a speedrun build, we might be able to get through it. So I'm going to hold out for the speedrunning essentials. Upgrade 2 cards for 12 HP. Sure, it upgraded Bash. That's really handy. The things I'm looking for in particular will be removing my defend cards and getting Flex and getting Double Tap and getting Whirlwind, especially Whirlwind. Should be an easy kill this turn, and it is. Beautiful. None of that. Okay, I do want to avoid elites, but I also want as many question marks as possible. It's difficult to manage both of those at the same time. I've got to avoid the elites, especially because the Sozu is going to make it real difficult. Sozu combined with the fact that I don't have my Burning Blood means I can't get regen potions and I can't heal at the end of battle courtesy of my opening relic. By the way, if you are doing the 1 relic a challenge, because there was someone who was complaining about this on the last attempt at a 1 relic challenge, if you are doing the 1 relic challenge, you can trade your opening relic. That is allowed. That is fine. I'll take none of these. Alright. Here, I'm gonna upgrade one of my strikes. It's actually 4 extra damage on that strike, because typically we'll have a bash already laid down on an enemy. Beautiful. 1 big strike at the front. Go for these. Easy. Typically, we have a bash already laid down on the enemy, so that means that a normal strike goes from 6 to 9, but a upgraded strike goes from 9 to 13. Heavy Blade. We don't have any flexes in the deck yet. I'd rather not pick it up. Now, this is like a speed run where I actually don't even have to consider speed, so that's kind of handy. Alrighty then. Yikes. Unfortunately, I am going to be very weak through the consistently throughout this fight, rather. Through the consistency of this fight. Ugh. And weakness wears off. Acid slime is dead. Beautiful. None of that, thank you. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. That is actually really handy. Ooh. Really? Do we have to keep getting these while we don't have a whirlwind yet? I mean, with a whirlwind, this is no problem. Without a whirlwind, I'm going to cry. Wah. Wah. That's me crying for the fact that I don't have a whirlwind. Can't get weakened. Thanks for trying, though. Clash. Take a single copy of Clash. I'd love to go this path, but I actually don't want to fight that elite. Actually, I can probably fight the elite. It's fine. Dash double strike. Now, I might actually... Yeah, I have to use 2 defense this turn. Yep, good. At the very least, you're doing your largest attack. I have to use 2 defense this turn because it is pretty imperative that I play Clash there. So I lost a very small amount of HP here. I'm not going to take the relic. I already took a relic! What the fuck, Ryan? I have a sticky note on the goddamn screen. Now it's gonna give me double tap and it's gonna give me whirlwind just to fucking rub it in. Oh, I don't like swearing that much in my content. I've actually tried to stop myself from doing it on many occasions. Holy smooth stone. Fine. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn my lesson. No. I'm not doing this run. God damn it. Thankfully, we didn't have a whirlwind, so that run was probably doomed in that kind of a archetype anyway. But good gosh. Ooh, I could get a random I'm kidding. you won't be able to tell if I'm kidding or not because I'm such... Ooh, Mark of Pain makes this rough, though. Starts combat with 2 wounds in your draw pile. I mean, unless we find a way to make those wounds work for us, this actually could be a wee bit rough. Alright. No relics, no relics, no relics. I know I still have other achievements to do, and I could have considered possibly going for, I don't know, some sort of a feed build after that. Beautiful. Flex is one that we do want to pick up. I could have considered trying to turn that into some sort of a feed build, but we didn't have access to feed yet. We hadn't picked up dual wield, even though it was offered, and we didn't have any reasonable way to go for some sort of thin deck, so we weren't going to get minimalist, we weren't going to get 1 relic, and we probably weren't going to get feed on Donu. Just considering the possibility of Rampage actually there for a second. But Rampage becomes so much better with the access to extra relics, and obviously not having 2 wounds chunking up your deck. Okay, flex, triple strike, single defend, more than fine with that. Ooh, I'm not too okay with the fact that I've been weakened. And again. 3 strikes is a kill here, though. Pommel strike? No. No need to fight the elite, Ryan. That would be a classic dumb move. Beautiful. Not too pleased about the fact that my intention to run a thin deck means that I am much, much more vulnerable to consistently drawing the wounds that I put in my deck through Mark of Pain. Offering. Upgrade Flex and upgrade Offering probably is my first 2. Okay, let's go for a card removal on a defend. We can't put Clash in this deck because we already have the... Because we already have the wounds. Take the gold. Skip the relic. I know! I'm surprised I did it too. Okay, 3 strikes will actually kill someone here. Then my next hand has offering to draw a bunch more energy and probably kill again. Alright. So as a direct result of that, going to actually kill the one that's about to damage me. Hey, and I didn't even get the ability to kill one here. Well, I mean, with the potion we did at the very least. It's a hell of a lot of potions to use in an elite fight, but I'm really not planning on fighting many elites, so should be okay. Don't pick up the relic, don't pick up the relic, don't pick up the relic. There's a flex, heck yeah. Curse with doubt? No. Don't need the gold right now. Another flex is a great pickup for us. No relic, Ryan. No, this will give you a Ryan, please. I'm getting mad at me so that you don't have to. Please don't get mad at me. Okay. It's a great opener right there. Solid amount of damage. Just play the whole hand here. Alright, half HP left. I'll accept the 6 damage here because we did a reasonably high amount of damage in response. Hex is probably one of the worst ones you could fight on the first floor with a build like this, but thankfully, since we got the Mark of Pain, we decided not to go with a Clash build, which just so happens to also be the build that you don't want to have when you're up against Hexa. Alright, we need to kill this turn, otherwise we are probably toast and we're fine. Immolate. I mean, we could easily take Immolate in this build. We do have Mark of Pain. I'm going to take a copy of Immolate. Those are relics. Oh, boy. Good lord. I reminded myself, at least. I'm going to fuck it up on the final floor, aren't I? I know me. You know me. We know me. Ice cream. Is that not how that goes? Yeah, I'm probably going to bone this all up on the last floor. I'm going to try my best not to, but hey. I probably will. Alrighty then. Just enough damage for the kill. Take none of that, thank you very much. Real bad hand here. Real bad hand, Harry. That's one bad hand, Harry. Immolate without a wound. I mean, Immolate in our opening hand is always going to be without a wound because Mark of Pain gives you the wounds into your deck. I can't believe that I got... there was no hand there with 3 attacks. Ridiculous. Alright. Next hand. Next hand. Here we go. 3 attacks. We'll put you on the ground. And then we should be fine. Beautiful. It's a hell of a lot of HP to lose. Can't take Clash. Can't take this. God damn it, that's another relic. I was so close. Like, wildly close to have to picking that up pretty much instantly. Well, at the very least, I know I've got Immolate in the right hand here. Beautiful. None of that. Go to a rest space. We'll upgrade the Immolate. 5 extra damage in AoE is pretty damn big. Alright, Flex. Offering. We'll probably bash before we Immolate something. Yep. Bash you. Immolate a wound. Yeah. We do need to rest at some more of our camps now. Just courtesy of our ridiculously low healing. Or rather, lack thereof. Now, there is a chest in the next room. Ryan, I trust you not to fuck this one up. I know I shouldn't trust you, Ryan. I've seen you fuck it up before. But I'm gonna give you this one chance. Alright. Without a whirlwind, these fights are rough. I'm probably going to get Immolate and a wound in the next hand, so that's what I'm planning around. Never mind. Didn't get that. And now we're dead. Even if I use the Dex potion at the very end there, I wasn't expecting to have the fight go that long. Even if I used the Dex potion at the very end there, I was only going to have 7 block and 8 defense. If I used the Dex potion at the very start of that fight, I might have gotten through it, but I couldn't have expected that I was going to have the fight go that badly. I'm glad that when we keep changing our opening relic, we're actually getting good relics. Cursed key. If you're wondering why I keep saying cursed key, it's because it pisses you off in the comments section. Now, with Cursed Key, I'm actually just not going to open the non-boss chests. Because the money that I might get from opening the non-boss chest is not going to pay for the removal of the curses it's going to put in my deck. So there's no reason to. Said upgrading a card is pretty good. And I didn't injure my hands. Beautiful. Remove a card from my deck. Sure. Get that defend out of here. Beautiful. Real rough there. Another 6 damage I didn't want to take. Ancient potion pickup. Ooh. None of that, thank you. 3 strikes for a kill on either target. More than happy to. No need for those. Fast strats are going to help us through this one. Now, they're splitting a little bit higher HP than I wanted them to, but it's fine. It's fine-ish. 1 bash on the frontliner is a kill. But also, I want that vulnerability applied, and I knew my next hand was likely to have 2 strikes. Alright, blood, yeah, none of that. Okay, we'll dodge in and then back to the resting space. Oh, we can get a kill on either of you. We should go for the backliner here then. Keep forgetting that I have extra energy, because usually I only have 3 energy when I fight these. So soul, no thank you. Go for the smithing. We'll upgrade a strike, because we have no elites along this path, so we should be fine. Or I could actually duck into this elite so that I get an extra rest. No, but I want the shot. Alright, cool. So we go here, we wait, then we skip the chest. Dual wield is interesting, but we don't have anything to use it with at the moment. Just remove defend then. Remove another defend, don't mind if I do. I really need some of those aggressive cards now, please, game. See, the problem is now I'm weakened, which is going to make it real tough to take out that gremlin in time. So I'm weakened for 2 turns. That gremlin's about to do 25 damage, and I can't deal 21 damage in my turn, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just short. Having 2 fat gremlins there doing the weakening debuff was really rough. There's a whirlwind. Beautiful. Nope, that's a relic. Those dex potions aren't really useful for me. So, who's our fight? Hexaghost. I only have 1. Actually, I'm not going to split you yet. I only have 1 defend in my entire deck. So, it's probably a good idea for me to... Wait a second. I actually don't even have enough for a kill on one of you right now. Nice. Just short. So it's probably going to be a good idea for me to just pop both of my dex potions as soon as I get in that fight. Thankfully, having low HP as you go into the Hexaghost fight isn't that bad, because the Hexaghost's attack on the second turn is based on your current HP. I still don't think we're getting through this fight, but may as well try. All right. Yeah, we're probably dead here. Oy, boy. I don't know, maybe. No, we're dead, of course. This is the 14 turn. Goodbye forever. Even if I use the strike there, I was dead. All right, let's try again. Play standard. Now you might say, Rhapsody, the speedrunning thing only really works because the Ironclad can heal after every single battle, to which I would respond, not entirely. There are a lot of speedruns that actually trade their opening, or rather there are some speedruns that have traded the opening relic to get that extra energy so that they can get the whirlwind to be so much more impactful. Ooh, remove 2 cards though. Really big, because this now opens up the possibility of also, instead of going for the 1 relic achievement, it opens up the possibility of going for the minimalist achievement. One of them is called 1 relic, which is have only 1 relic at the very end of the fight, and the other is minimalist, which take a drop kick. Okay, hang on. If I can get a dual wield, we've got stuff going on here. I'm gonna still leave open my options to take either minimalist or 1 relic. Minimalists have 5 or fewer cards in your deck and win the game. I'm gonna leave open the opportunity to go for either of them by not taking the golden idol there. Okay, 3 strikes is a kill. Or, you know, drop kick works too. So I'm just looking for dual wield. Basically, I want my opening hand to be drop kick, dual wield, a vulnerability source, double tap if I can get it, and another card. I'm only set to currently take 5 damage in this fight. Yeah. So I was thinking about using the explosive potion, but it's not necessary. I was just going to heal back up. Nope. Let's think about it. Dropkick is only useful while Bash is in my deck right now, so I'm going to upgrade the Bash. So I'm going to anger the mushrooms, but I'm not going to take their reward. I'm going to attack the frontliner there because it's the only one I'm within one strike of a range of killing. So I take a fair amount of damage in this fight, but I also get money, explosive potion, and I get an opportunity to add a card to my deck, which is almost certainly going to be skipped. We'll upgrade the dropkick because, again, it is going to be part of our core build. I'm looking for dual wield. That is pretty much all I'm looking for. I do want to go to that shop is a problem. It's an opportunity to pick up dual wield. It's also an opportunity to pick up the Flash of Steel. It's an opportunity to remove another card from my deck. Have I purchased a card out of my deck so far? At a shop? I don't think I have, so I think it will only cost me 75 to remove a card from my deck. Alright, let's upgrade one of these strikes, just because it's going to stay with me for longer. No dual wield, none of the things I was looking for, unfortunately, happened to turn up here. Now, it's the deck size that has to be less than 5 or less. So if I take Purity and burn cards out of my deck in the final fight, that doesn't count. Exhausting cards while you're playing does not reduce your deck size. It reduces your playing deck size, it reduces your draw and your discard pile size, but it does not decrease the overall size of your actual deck. Oh boy, had to be this one, eh? We're going to be using Explosive Potion, which, at the very least, we've got a good Explosive Potion. I mean, it's fine time for it. Three strikes kills that backliner, saves me a wee bit of HP. Or a strike and an upgraded strike. Perfect. And we've got the kill with the bash. Or not. No Regal Pillow from me. Thank you very much. Dual wield. I need to get 3 more cards out of my deck. We do dual wield the dropkick here, but we're not really going to use it. Unfortunately. Bash. Dropkick. Really would have been nice to draw the other dropkick there. Pretty much any card that wants to be included to my deck right now has to fucking fight me for it. Is this final fight going to be easier by upgrading dual wield so that my deck is pretty much all just bash, dropkick, dual wield? Or is it going to be easier... It's going to be easier by upgrading dual wield. Or is it going to be easier if I rest? It's because the second turn, this guy is still going to take a bunch of my HP if I rest. That's a really shitty draw for us, unfortunately. Alright, bash. Dropkick. Next hand is going to have drop kicks and strikes. Beautiful. Sorry, and the dual wield, rather. We should be able to infinite from here. Drop kick. Drop kick. Drop kick. Drop kick. Kick. Come on! If we rest before we had come into this fight, by the way, not only would we not been able to set up that dropkick generation yet, but also the hit that he did on the second turn would have been much more potent. It would have at least been 4x6, if not 5x6. So we still would have been in pretty much the same position. The problem is, with this deck, right now, that I would need to have a hand size of 9 to guarantee that I will never just run into my strikes and end the chain. At the very least, I didn't pick up any relics. I got kind of close to my goal on that one. I'm going to try it one last time. Remove a card from your deck. I'm gonna go for the 250 because I've got these 2 rests, and then I've got a choice for an elite or a... Sorry, these 2 shops, and I've got a choice for an elite or a rest. So maybe we get to define our build quite early. Do you take Battle Trance in this build? More gold, sure. Okay. I'm adding cards to my deck right now, so we should all pretty much know that I'm no longer going with the minimalist. Flex. Card removal again. I mean, it's a reasonable base that we've gone for here. We've got a Clash and a Flex already. Gonna need just a little bit more of... No, I should have done all of my draw first. Fine. Just a little bit more removal so that I don't keep getting screwed over by the defense being in my hand. Okay, Flex. Bash, Strike. Easy. Like that. Skip. I'm gonna try and get both of the achievements again. We'll see how it goes for us. So we haven't got a Whirlwind. Probably not gonna get one. Chose the most annoying path here because there's more question marks afterwards, so it's more card removal opportunities. Well, this Clash is probably going to be useless. Yeah, there's a Daze. Beautiful. Thanks for that. It's fine. It's not like I wanted to enjoy myself at all anyway. GD game? Come on. Flex and just jam damage. Beautiful. Ornamental Fan, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. I mean, we will be doing that. Nope. Nope. None of that either. Another card removal opportunity. This is a lot of card removal early. Defend. See, by making this a deck that has Battle Trance and a lot of zero-cost cards, I get to play my Flex, then Battle Trance, then play my Flex again, right? Especially if the deck is thin. I can draw the card, the zero-cost card that I just played again. Let's upgrade that battle trance so that we can continue to do that. This is the best opening fight that you can actually get. So I'm quite pleased about it, in fact. Now, I play the battle trance before the defend so that I don't put the defend in my discard pile, have to shuffle it into my draw pile, and then immediately get it thereafter. Okay, still haven't got a whirlwind, which is going to make life a wee bit rough. At the very least, we've interrupted the one who was going to weaken us. But now it's quite easy for us to just succumb to their damage. Or we could have a ridiculous hand. That works too. We flex before we do the battle trance there, because if we drew the flex again, we would be happy about it. Unfortunately got a wound here. I do want to do a lot of damage when I break you, so not going to break you that turn. Here we flex first again. We didn't draw the flex, but you can see the general point I'm trying to make. No, not in this deck. None of those are even good, so I don't feel... Well, none of those are really that good. So I don't feel too bad about turning them down. I do have enough money to remove another card from my deck, and that would be pretty ridiculous for us, so we'll go to that early shop. That said, having no extra energy and... We battle trance first, right? Because the daze puts a... Yeah, the daze gets put in our deck after. So we're fine. But not having extra energy and not having any way to get extra energy, like an offering or something like that, is going to make this real rough on us. There's the dual wield, unfortunately a wee bit late. Second flex, definitely. Okay. Well, it's going reasonably well. Should be able to kill in the next turn. Offering would obviously help. Come on, and give me offering, dang it! I'd probably take offering in the store rather than actually... Ooh. I'm gonna throw a poison potion here as well. And heck, I'm actually gonna drink the swift potion. Yeah, because it's pretty important we get these kills. And I'll throw the Ash on the back line there. It's pretty important we get them early before we are weakened out of existence. Beautiful. I'd probably take the offering in the store rather than removing a card. Come on, and that's another clash. All right. Especially now, there are a bunch of decks that could just completely destroy me. Decks, enemies that could completely destroy me. Put wounds in my hand, and I am fucked forever. Funnily enough, as it turns out, just completely boned. Alright, double flex, and then that's 18. Got a hell of a lot of damage to the front line, but just a wee bit not enough. Can't take the second battle trance. Alright, well here it's just going to be like another card removal and another flex. We need to upgrade each of these flexes so that we can damage our enemies just a lot faster. And we have a lot of rest spaces coming up, so we should be fine. full. Unceasing Top would do a lot of work for this build, actually. Ouch. Well, at the very least, the next space is a rest space, so we should be fine. None of that. Berserk. If your HP is at or below 50, gain an extra energy at the start of each turn. We run out of energy occasionally, but not often enough for Berserk to always be great for us. We'll rest here and possibly at the next space as well. Take money. I would have loved to take the Singing Bowl there as well, but I'm trying to leave myself open to getting the 1 relic achievement. I mean, the 1 relic achievement is now the only thing that I can actually get here, right? So I'm not really leaving myself open as much as I'm trying not to lose the identity of the run. $42 versus $39. Whew. Boss of this floor could be a bit rough. None of that, thank you. Sword Boomerang would actually be a lot of damage right now. You know what? I'm going to take it, especially because it's upgraded and we've got a lot of flexes. This is only going to upgrade strikes at this point. All right, I'll rest. All right, I think the relic is now in a reward screen for this. So if we do get given a relic, we can just turn it down. Oh, there's full heal. Great. We should be fine. That's pretty garbage. All right, I'm going to Battle Trance looking for any zero... Wow. All right, thanks for that one. Flex. You can hear my soul deflating. None of that, though. Rest here. All right, boss. Take me to town. Not really going to be that much I can do against this enemy if I don't just get ridiculous draws. Does I just have to eat all of the hits? Oh, crumbs! Well, this is good. Hell yeah, my dude. The enemy purges itself this turn, by the way. If you're wondering why I hadn't thrown my poison potion in, that's why. Yeah. We're dead. Turns out if I did throw the poison potion in for the first couple turns, I would have been fine there. Yay! Ugh. It is rough trying to go for these achievements. Like, it seems like I should just try and go for these achievements when they arise, rather than trying to specifically engineer a situation where I get to get them. At the very least, I remembered from the first fuck up, at the very least, after there, I remembered not to pick up relics. So hey, this sticky note did something. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Those achievements are rough, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.